Hello YouTube, I'm Juhan Rodrik and today I continue with my sketchbook and my small artworks that are grown out of my sketch drawings, and I have put them into some display books that I can present them comfortably. And here at the moment, first I can start with one of my favorite pet subjects that I have been inspired with a long time, and I have done a few artworks of Jack Russell Terriers, and here is one that I made as a study for a painting, and it grew out into this small artwork. I used drawing and painting application with it, and tried some fictional colors on it, and it also went into my fictional animal series that I have been done quite some time now. And the next one is one of my angel and fairy subject artwork that I grew out of my one of my sketch, and I didn't plan to make it into an angel, but I was kind of bored with it, and I just for fun I drew wings on it, and it went immediately much better. And it's quite common practice that I make half of the artwork ready about, and then it stands for a time, and well, not literally half the artwork, but I'll make the artwork into some form, and then it stands for some time, and later I will add something to it. And in this case it grew into that, and I'm kind of pleased how this works out, and how it I also put it on the it's available as prints on the links below the video, so you can also decorate your home with or make a gift to a friend or something with my artworks. And most of these small artworks are actually on the links below the video that I'm showing here. And this one is one of my figure painting. That's a sketch I literally painted over. I made a series of these in 2010, and these original paintings are in my collection. And if you're interested in some of my paintings and want additional information about, you'll also find my contact information below the video in description. And this one is one of my Western inspired small painting. I decided to paint it on a paper that had a text on, but I figured that the text will show through the paint and has some extra effect on it, and it kind of is that this is made with some recycled paper that was obsolete for my purposes, and I started sketching on it, and I ended up painting on it. And I'm kind of pleased how this town view, street view came out. And wonder what's next. Oh, an animal series, my happy fish and my eagle. I kind of have a few eagle artworks, and this is one of them. And my I actually have a bigger display book like this that is containing all my animal artworks, and I'll start showing this bit this next time. And here, well, I have quite a few eagle artworks, and I'm not sure how many at the moment. About 10 maybe. I can be wrong, but at the moment I can't figure out how many eagle artworks I have. But this one is I just quickly drew an eagle head, and then I started painting it over, and I called it the American Eagle. And this I have also combined with my eagles with some other animals, and in my animal series artworks I have a few other birds also, like a few parrots and some fictional birds that I have drawn completely out of my mind, with just making a bird as a bird, not considering what kind of species it would be. And the same goes with my Happy Fish series that is made as its own species, as a happy fish. It's a completely fictional character, and I originally started doing these on board cutouts, and I cut the fish shape cutting out of the board like this one, and this is actually made in my my YouTube video called Fishing. That's I made 2 years ago and put up, and this is how I started doing these fish. And here's one that I have made on paper, and the fish series is actually quite extensive. I have a few of these cut out, and I have also made them on canvases, and it's quite a set of them also presented on the links below the video. So there are much more fish like these, not exactly like these, but the Happy Fish series. And the next one is one of my butterflies. I don't have too many butterfly artworks, but this is one. I made this in 2012, and I made it. It grew into the current shape a bit later when I painted it into a different looks. It was, but yeah, it's grown into this shape as a minimalist landscape like this, with 2 butterflies and a lighthouse. I was inspired as a child. I was inspired with lighthouses because I grew up nearby a harbor, and there was a lighthouse pretty much next doors to me, and it was an inspirational thing for me, and I still paint them and visit them, and whenever I see a lighthouse I'll take a second look, most likely. And I do like doing ship and maritime subjects into my my artworks, and this one doesn't have any maritime subjects on. It's one of my fairy and angel series, like was at the beginning of the video. This one is in the progress. It's not quite ready, but I'll add something to it. I kind of like it. It's kind of soothing and nice and warm coloristics on it, and I work a little bit on it, and I'll put it up online also soon. So I'll keep you posted. I gotta make a new video if I change some of these artworks here that I have. If they look different next time, then I have to make an update. And here's one of my pop art and comics inspired artwork made in 2007. In the last video I also presented 2 of these where I was using comics lines and wider lines like this one here, and a few years later I painted it over into the current shape. It was like line work in my sketchbook for a long time, and now I got it into a more serious artwork, and I kind of like the hot colors on it, and it's kind of makes a warm feeling. And the next one is one of my Tallinn views. Oh, it's apparently the last one, and it's my hometown in Tallinn where I live. I live in Tallinn, it's my hometown, and well, some sort of fly here, and it's I took a picture of from a tower. There's a platform, many platforms actually in Tallinn where you can go up and view the city, and I photographed all the views up, and later I started drawing some artworks of Tallinn, and I don't have many artworks of Tallinn, but I do have some, and this one is not yet finished, but I have at the moment I don't have much idea what I'm going to add to this artwork, and maybe I'll continue lining it or something. But here I was also testing out my silhouette shaped window subject that I utilize in my paintings here, there, and this is one example of it. This one I drew in 2007, and I still use some silhouette subjects, and well, my happy fish are also grown out of the silhouette subject artworks that I make like this, and I also have silhouette shaped paintings that are cut out of a board in silhouette shape. One time I wanted some variety of rectangular canvas, and I started making these, and now I'm cutting fish out, and sometimes I cut a few silhouettes out, or make some custom shaped canvases, like oval canvas out of PVC pipe or something like that, and it's kind of take some creative approach on the format that I'm using. But okay, that's the last painting for today, and if you have want some extra information that comes into your mind that I didn't talk about, or you may want to know something additional, then also in the description below the video there's also my email, and you can contact me on Facebook, and or I have a Facebook page and a Facebook on as a person, and I'm well accessible also on Facebook. I visit Facebook every day, so but on email I check every day also, so or you can also shoot some comments down below the video. There's much room, and I'll get back to you, I'll answer these if you have some if you need some extra information, then I'll help you out with that. And I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.